Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix Dota Upper C Division. I am back. I'm back. I'm back with my favorite co-caster, Jose. Jose, how does it feel to be back?
I am good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this game. We are back after a little bit of a break due to personal reasons, and also, to be honest, there was the EWC. So thankfully, now we're back to the main fun here. We're here in Phoenix Dota Upper Division. We are for the SCA. And to be honest, Anna, I do miss 100% me and you, but also we are joined with extra secondary co-caster here, which is a double insight for us in this drafting phase. We're joined here by Skyla. How are you, Skyla?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. Hype.
All right, so Skyla
Alrighty,
from
yes.
Unbothered, yeah. All right, so you
Yes,
guys can do
so
the draft analysis first. I'm gonna go eat my dinner while that's happening, so I'll let them
100%.
take over for a bit.
100% Anna, thank you so much. So Skyla, we have started this draft already. We can see it's raging. So it's I think it is
It's Blank Void and HOIN.
Blank Void. Blank Void might have not put their name up there correctly, but it's Blank Void versus Hoins here, and we got Blank Void on the Radiant side here with the second pick, and Dire for Hoins with the first. So we've got already three bands coming out from Blank Void here with the Clockwork Tiny and Weaver. Really great meta bands here. And on Hoins, we've got Phoenix and SF. So, what is your thought process on these bands? Why are these heroes so powerful, important? What's the reason behind them?
I mean, I think one of the main things is, at least for the comes to the Tiny and Weaver band, is that they're very first pickable. You could pick them and then flex them to other roles, and even if you don't flex them, they're just strong in their intended roles. Very important bands, in my opinion. This is an interesting SK pick. Now, this hero has been coming up, a lot in the stocks and the meta, especially if you watched what's it called, the Esports World Cup or Riyadh, right?
Mm.
Because of the new build where you go the invis facet and then you build bloodstone and you just have a giant sandstorm basically.
Yeah, and basically what it does is it allows you to be a team fighter, keep yourself alive, get that magic damage consistently, even though it goes through the BKB. Um, and yes, it's reduced, but it's still someone that's annoying. The Stinger is really powerful in lane. It can be flexed in mid and in off lane. At some positions, people have played it as a pause 4. And immediately, as a response to their, after
The
they ban the Nyx,
Doom.
they go for the Doom.
I
And what is your
actually
take on this?
I mean I kind of like the Doom pick because I think one of the big issues with dealing with this SK hero is that, like, let's say you find him in the side lanes. If you don't like silence him or anything, he kind of just gets a sandstorm off and then like the gank is over, right?
Mm.
But when you have this Doom pick, for sure you'll Doom him, and then like even if his backup comes, you'll probably get secure the kill, and that'll be like a big thing to slow down the Sand King. Because the big issue most of the time is that like you'll see him farming a side lane or farming the jungle, and you just know you can't do anything about it.
Yep, 100%. It's something that Sanking can do is just flash farm here if taking enough time. He's easy to obviously clear waves, clear stacks. But yeah, for Doom, it's someone that's on a high, like, tempo. You do need to get a couple of things, but can dominate depending on your lane matchup here. But something I've realized here in something I think one of my friends have told me about is how you go ahead after noticing the Doom come out. Because Doom can be with Doom, you end up either picking the Grimstroke, which is not one of the best heroes in this meta, just to basically try to counter them, or either you waste a ban or you end up just forcing the pick. And right now they didn't waste it; they didn't even ban it. They just banned the Jakiro, and they allowed
Yeah.
to come through. Now that double Doom is a big problem, and it's locked down. It goes
Mm,
through BKB if put on someone else that doesn't have that active, and it locks you down heavily. So I'm not surprised if they pick it up right now.
no, I would be surprised if they picked up Grimstroke, honestly. It just doesn't seem like a very strong hero to me, this patch. Now I know about the Doom Grimstroke combo, but I feel like generally speaking, Doom is just a pretty strong hero standalone on its own, and so you can kind of just pick it and then pick other heroes. I think if Grimstroke was maybe a little bit of a better hero, they would definitely pick it though.
Yeah, I mean they could. It's still available here with the double Nova strike as well. I mean Hoin
Now that
could
they
kind
picked
of like,
Spearbreaker, I would definitely want them to pick it.
yeah,
That being said, because then the synergy is not only just with the Doom, it's also with the Spearbreaker charge.
yeah. makes sense for them. It allows them to obviously gank real well, and it allows them for, as Grimstroke and a Spiritbreaker, you want to be able to rotate to lanes. And if you're in the safe lane with a Grimstroke and he's lacking, you can allow that Spiritbreaker to just charge in and hurt. And HOIN pick up the Morphling early, and the Marcy.
I think this is a support Morphling, or they could be flexing it to support.
I mean, we saw it. We saw it on. I think it was on not Falcons. I think we saw it on Liquid.
Boxy plays it a lot. Well,
it was very interesting.
Tundra's Line class also plays it a lot, but I think it was like permanently banned against them, unless except for a couple series where I think Pure played Morphling carry.
Yeah, and it looks like it was a really good pick in a situation where I saw for Falcons, they had a draft that should have won, and I'm not gonna lie, I spent my Twitch points on it. I did lose that. It was depressing on that part, but at the end of the day, it was also just outclass. It's a very tanky pulse 4, really irritating. Can deal out some damage and dish out some stuns here, and just someone that can, like they mentioned in the cast when they were seeing those two teams play, someone that can just initiate, for you first. So that allows the Morphling and the Marcy to come through and fight on that behalf afterwards. Because then you just allow the Morphling to jump in. He's gone ahead and tried to, take in, give that vision game, and be irritating, stun. Sanking follows up. So does Marcy. So how are HOIN gonna address it? They go for the Marcy. They go for the Hoodwinked.
So they picked the Hoodwink here. I think the Hoodwink is just because it's quite strong against, like, let's say they picked Morphling carry. Let's say, because, you can still flex this Morphling. They sort of make it so that if it's Morphling carry, at least you have a lane in which it's very uncomfortable to play this, Morphling carry, because you can always get burst by this, like, Hoodwink tree facet, which just does way too much damage. But that being said, I'm a bit surprised they did pick it if they were going to flex it forward, that they picked it this early, because the only thing I can see him turning into is the Spiritbreaker so far. And I feel like that's not a strong enough or compelling enough reason to pick the Morphling support. So they must feel very confident about the Morphling carry as well.
Yeah, and it's not that you don't have very long cast range for the morph ability, so you can't really get the Hoodwink from the back line. Just start, using its abilities to just get some stuns, some, mobility. It's not that great. And Spiritbreaker, like you said, is the only one just to charge. But is that really that worth it? Maybe they're just putting it out there so that they do get confused, because they've obviously seen this.
I will say I'm a little confused by the drafting manner in both teams. Like, as much as these are strong heroes, like, I think these are good heroes, it doesn't seem to have, like, well, I wouldn't say rhyme reason, but it feels a bit confusing. Because generally speaking, you pick the Morphling in response to Tiny, because the enemy team will pick Tiny, and then you'll pick Morphling, you'll play support, and then you just steal all his spells, right?
And they do allow the puck to go through, and it's perfectly picked here. It allows that lockdown. They can't really get out of it.
But Ember, right? There's an Ember Spirit still in the pool. I think this is a very good Ember pick if they pick it right now.
And to be honest, do HOIN really want to move out of it? Do they worry if they want to, like, get out of the fight? If Puck's kind of holding them down, is it really a worry for them? I don't think so. HOIN don't mind in this situation, in this lap, to stay in this area, and they even pick out the Darkseer.
But they're saying that this tanking is definitely mid with this pick. This is definitely an off-lane Darkseer.
I mean, it still could be 4. You could put Morphling as 1, Marcy as a 5 if you really wanted to, or even, again, we've seen it as well, a shotgun Morphling mid. They could be playing out this crazily. HOIN have been known to do this.
Oh yeah, the strength morph is decent against Puck. That is true.
They do play crazy drafts here, but it's going to be very interesting to see how they want to go ahead about this, because all I see right now, if I'm looking at this as a point of view of just straight, let's say, Dota classification, these are 4 cores. They're not supports. They're not supposed to be taking the lesser farm here, but they've gone ahead for it. And it confuses them, because Dota is a game of class, imagination, and cooking, as I say, and it's got a lot of different type of cuisines here. And right now with this, HOIN are cooking up something crazy, a fusion type 5-course meal here, and really it matters about what their last bans are to kind of stop the Blank Void to get their set of that final carry. And for HOIN, they just need to pick out their last year that ties their draft, because I see them all wanting to do a lot of things here, but you're lacking a little bit in your draft in, like, a solid state. You don't have a support that's going to be able to enable anyone that wants to go into what. Like, Morphling doesn't. Marcy could be a core as an off lane here, but it isn't, because it's Darkseer.
I feel like this is most likely support Marcy. I don't know about the Morphling. I feel like the way it's set up, it has to be Morphling carry. Now they could still run it mid, for example, right, and do the offlane SK or offlane Darkseer with support SK. That is a possibility, but the way it's set up, I feel like Morphling can't be a support anymore.
Yeah, there's too many cores here.
It definitely needs to be either an air support pick here, or this SK or Darkseer becomes a support.
Yeah, because you can't have anyone enable you in this situation. Morphling doesn't enable, and neither does Marcy. And a lot of your cores, as much as Sand King and Darkseer are great, they do need something to set them up. And for the side of Blank Void here, they've got enough to kind of run around the map, help, support, stun, enable, and for Puck as well, it's great rotations here. You've got two heroes that can really rotate mid. That has not been addressed yet.
Okay.
Oh, immediately they pick the Medusa.
Okay, so this has to
Interesting.
be Medusa. I think carry Medusa is the typical counter to this Doom lineup. I will say, because you doom the Medusa and he just doesn't care because he doesn't have HP. But
yeah, it's very interesting because, to be honest, when you think about it in this way, right? You've got here Medusa, and they go for the Void, which is fair enough. It looks really well in this lineup here, where they want to catch some things. And
okay, so this is a support move, Morphling, and this is position 5 Marcy. I think the Marcy Medusa lane is quite strong because Marcy gives percentage-based damage. So as you scale up, eventually the Medusa just does insane amount of damage, similar to Marcy SF. I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing is, oddly enough, because Blank Void is running this position 5, Spirit Breaker, the Morphling 4 is actually perfectly positioned to play this.
It is, but also it does, again, like I mentioned before, you do lack a little bit of enabling for your mid hero. You've got Sand King and you've got a Hoodwink and a Spirit Breaker that can charge you down here, and you can rotate with Morphling and Marcy, but how much damage?
This is going to definitely matter how well Sand King can actually play the mid game, because, like you said, yes, they have the side lanes in the bag, but the mid lane is going to be very exposed because they don't have a lot of support, able to be, upholstered or called upon.
Yeah, and also, it's a very interesting lineup by HOIN. And the thing is, as well, at the end of the day, we know what really matters here is it's more also skill, not only with drafting as for the strategic point of view, but you do need to have also skill. And these laning stages matter, because if you do end up shutting them down, then for the side of Blank Void, you are really screwed. You need a great starting, and that's what they've gone for. And if you mess that up, it's game over.
All right. Sorry, you were. Oh, my ping is actually
if it goes late, HOIN definitely wins this game.
100%.
That's basically the way it's been set up.
All right, so that will wrap things up here for the draft analysis. Thank you for joining us, Skyla. Thank you for giving us your input on this. But yep, we're going to be heading into the game. Sorry for the delay right now for the ping lag. There's currently a storm here in the area, so hopefully it doesn't knock out anything and that stream dies midway. But anyways, nonetheless, Jose, can you do us the favor of announcing the lineups?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Phoenix Dota for the upper division in SCA. It is Blank Void versus HOIN. Now, on the side of the radiant where Blank Void is, we've got Vlon on the Faceless Void with the Temple Impurity. We got Borg on the Spirit Breaker with Bull Rush. We've got Paturi on the Doom with Devil's Bargain. Young Dumpster on the Hoodwinked with the Tree Bound Trick Shot. We've got, I'm not sure who that is, on the Puck with the Jostling Rift. On the side of the Dire, we've got HOIN here, Draz on the Sand King with the Sand Shroud, Cynthia on the Marcy with Sidekick, AI with the Darkseer on the Heart of Battle, Lucy with the Morphling on Flow, and at 24H with the Medusa and Engorged. And we're about to start this game, ladies and gentlemen. 7 seconds. Let us go.
Yeah, so as I was mentioning, internet's a little bit weird just because there is a storm happening right now in the area. So rain might be messing up the internet just a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too bad for the viewing experience. There's no packet loss anymore, but the ping is at 140. So again, guys, apologies. Nothing I can do about the storm. And, well, the internet's also kind of crap, but we have to make do. But yeah, Jose, this is game number 1 of this best of 2. And tell me, Jose, there is also, I think Skyla mentioned to us a while ago, but there are tiebreaker implications in this match, right?
It is, and yeah, so depending on how this game goes, If one team ends up getting 2 voted, there might be no tiebreakers here. But if the other, I'm not sure which one it was, ends up getting 1-1 or it becomes a 2 on the other favor, they become multiple of tiebreakers here. So it's going to
Blind
be very
Void
interesting.
needs to 2-0 for there to be no tiebreakers. So if there's even one win from HOIN, there will be tiebreakers no matter what.
Okay, there it is. Thank you, Skyla,
I'm
for
easy.
that input.
So it's going to be very interesting.
Mid Sand King actually on the side of HOIN, so they're going with the support morphing like what you guys mentioned, and Darkseer is now on the offlane. Aya will be on the Darkseer, and see how this one will turn out for everybody here on this team. What do you think is the lane to watch here, Jose?
To be honest, if I was to set one lane to watch here, it's going to be on the side of the Radiant here with the Void and Spellbreaker. It's a very interesting lane. It's double melee. Double melee and one ranged melee, and it's a support morphling, so it's going to be very interesting. I am getting someone knocking on my door, so I'm going to leave you here with Skyla for a second. I don't know why.
Don't leave it with Skyla. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Skyla, you'll be honorary. You'll be the honorary Jose for now.
Yep.
So Skyla, what about you?
I mean, I have to agree a little bit about watching out for this Void lane, because essentially, depending on how the first 5 minutes goes, it will determine whether the Spirit Breaker can like rotate or not.
Yep.
Although he might still choose to rotate, but if he doesn't rotate, I feel like the mid lane is kind of forfeit. Because Sand King is just way too strong, especially against these squishy heroes.
Again, you see the puck struggling a little bit here against this Sand King, and finally does get the bottle at the very least, but Draz on the Sand King already has his own bottle, 10-2 on his last hits, while the puck is 8-3. Top side, Potato has to be very careful here. Bushhawk will actually miss out. Cynthia, body blocks, the hits from Medusa. One more hit.
They have no spells. Actually, this Marcy might die if he chases. Okay.
The one.
They pull back.
The one will keep off the Doom alive and does have a salve as well, so Doom will stay alive just for now. Young Dumpster on that. Hoodwink helps his carry. Make sure he will survive that onslaught.
Something interesting to note is that Blank Void was running Potato as what's it called? Position 4 for most of their series before this. But after their last series against FWB, they decided to put him to offlane and put Young Dumpster in the position 4. So they actually have swapped roles recently.
Interesting.
And it seems to be more successful.
And with these developing teams, it happens. You need to have someone that basically ends up adjusting to it. We've seen it in Pro Dota as well, at the highest tier level. And at this level as well, people do end up adjusting depending on what it is. Because as a team, you adjust. Like for me personally as well, my team's adjusted. I go more offlane because it suits.
Has to be careful. 24H. That's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness! The acorn shot just destroys the Medusa. Cynthia has to be careful. Cynthia, Potato will get that kill onto Cynthia. 2 for nothing in the top lane.
Nerfs for sure. Those are the mana shield nerfs right there.
It is, and you can see here the double level on acorn shot. It just does so much damage. And wow, we just saw obviously like 24 die in 2 shots, but not only that here, for the Marcy, she was really like, she was on half HP and just lost it all within seconds. So I think definitely this Hoodwink is going to be very aggressive here. And yeah, I mentioned bot lane, but it's going to be more Havoc on top because of the heroes listed for the side of the Radiant Blank Void, just because they're just more aggressive. And on the side of, you know, the safe lane here for Radiant, it's great that you can have it.
He's getting so much out of this lane.
Oh, Bushwhack again, Cynthia? Alright, not enough.
And it is more aggressive up top, but it's more important down bot, right? So you need this Void to get his start up early, and he is, and he needs to be able to do, you know, what he needs, which is to farm
It looks like the Spirit Breaker can now rotate. Look, he's already thinking of heading to the gate.
It makes sense, yeah. And so what you have as a Spirit Breaker is like you just want to be able to rotate. So if you allow your...
Oh, Bushwhack,
he's gonna go to the gate now. He's coming to the gate.
Young Dumpster has to be, or rather Young Dumpster, yeah, and the TV.
Oh, this Medusa might die.
Medusa does not have the mana. Boring makes his rotation over top side.
He only
does have the
Medusa
charge.
does have healing Lotus, but I don't think it's enough. I think if they get a charge at the Bushwhack, this guy can just die.
Oh yeah, there it is. Charge through. Bushwhack is gonna connect. Look at the damage, Borg. Finds 24H. Aya rotates up top, but the bash onto Cynthia Potato. Gets that kill. Aya even makes his rotation up here. Ion Shell, vacuum in. The bash once again onto Aya. Aya does have the surge at the very least. Will get hit actually with the
no.
Infernal Blade, but will it be enough for him to get away? Looks like it can.
Oh, he's looking though. Borg wants the charge, he wants the kill, but
Not
won't get it at the end.
Oh, this is so huge. This is so huge. Aya just rotated too.
Mid.
This
Hold
void
on.
is gonna be completely free.
Charge going in the mid lane. Looks like mid. Dream
the
coil.
coil.
Charge through. Illusory Orb. Good rotation by Borg. Takes down Draz in the mid lane.
And I mentioned that this lineup over here for the side of HOIN, they don't have a rotational lane here. They need to make sure they take care of their own lanes. And as you saw, the Spearbreaker takes care of this Void. Void is not threatened at all in bot. Not by a Morphling, not by a Darkseer. So what you can do is you can just time walk out of this. What that allows for the side of Blank Void here is to completely cause havoc around the
And
map.
ironically, it's because of the Morphling pick. Because of the Morphling pick, they can't pressure this Void. And so even though they have Spearbreaker 5, double melee, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, so far so good for Blank Void. 5-0 start here. V-Lone all alone bottom lane, but going for the Maelstrom first. Getting there. But now, Puck stealing stacks here from the Sand King, so sneaky little Puck there. We'll find the stacks there. Wisdom Rune will be taken by Young Dumpster, but hold on, Borg. Sneaky. He'll take
Oh,
the
that's
Wisdom
so
Rune.
much. You're losing too
Lucy.
much here, if I'm honest.
Yep, Lucy looks over the Wisdom Rune and he notices that it's gone. Right under their noses.
A lot. A lot.
2k gold lead was 3k at the very least. But so far, HOIN. Oh, charge bottom.
trouble.
Aya. He does have a Chronosphere as well. Time dilation as well onto this Darkseer. Looks like they won't commit the Chrono just yet. He will time walk away just to try to get back the HP. Hits being exchanged there. Oh, Aya.
Stay near.
Walks into the puck. There's a coil. Will break the coil though. Will they be enough to bash once again? Level 3 bash, and Aya dies once again to Borg. Someone
Borg is
has
not
to tell
stopping,
me.
he's going again.
Oh, he's asking. He's asking the real questions.
Oh,
Borg.
there is shit talk already. Damn!
It's not necessarily shit talk, but asking a genuine question. But how do you pronounce the puck's name? Somebody told me this.
I don't
I
know how to
forgot
Tian
what.
something.
Yang? Is it Yang?
Tian,
Tian?
like sky.
Oh, okay. We'll just say
Ah,
Tian on the
interesting.
puck.
Something. It's Tian something, I think.
Alright, somebody has to check
Oh,
with
the
us.
Doom has Doom ready. They're going
Oh,
top.
Chronosphere topside! Aya gets caught in the Chronosphere and even a sharpshooter to the face. Cynthia all alone now and the bushwhack. This hoodwink. Potate will now be dominating and the rotation from V-Lone's Chronosphere and he just casually takes the TP back.
Like nothing ever happened. Wow. I mentioned it. This is a game where
Oh,
we've got to
bottom!
set up here, and again.
Nether Strike, the bash. Do they have enough lockdown for Lucy though? Does have the waveform being blocked up by Gorg and yeah, he will use it, but they want to keep chasing. Lucy, very relatively tanky,
The
he'll be
Sand King
fine.
is in danger. Oh, he's. Oh, he's
Danger. Oh wait, the Drape Coil will miss out, but the Doom will still land nonetheless. Young Dubster with the bushwhack comes over. Draz will get taken down, but a little juke there on the Dream Coil will stall things out just a little bit longer, but 9 will start for Blank Void.
Yeah, that's a 9-0 start here. This is not what you wanted if you went all these heroes, you know? You wanted to be able to dominate and sustain your lanes here, but you're just bleeding. Bleeding like an arty's been popped here and no one's holding it down.
Left all alone on an island. Borg? Has to be careful here, Stinger. Will it be enough to kill him off? Looks like it might be able to, but the save from Tian. The Waning Rift sucks him in. Jazz will not be able to finish that one off and even picks up a regen rune on Draz.
And Tian is going for the... Oop, a pause break here, but Tian, I
the
can see him
net
go
worth
for the
is-
Witchblade.
I think you guys should take a look at the net worth now that it's paused.
It
It
is
is
pretty
actually
insane.
quite a significant difference.
Top 3 is Blank Void cores. The next 3, it's the HOIN cores. Like I'm still not sure what the Darkseer is. Like
He's
Aya's
definitely off lane. He just rotated
a
because
lot, yeah.
uh, I don't think Morphin could have rotated. He had no TP. I mean, the one thing to note is if the Horn cores are sort of left untouched, they will catch up in this net worth. Like, this is not unsurmountable net worth lead. It's Sand King, Medusa, Darkseer. They can all just flash farm.
Uh-oh,
But
speaking of Medusa, Doom in the jungle,
wow,
chasing this Medusa. Medusa doesn't even
they're
have the
just
stone
reading him.
gaze. Reading him like a book, Infernal Blade. Can they get a slow off here? But Young Dumpster just can't get there in time for the Bushwhack combo. Medusa will be fine for now, but snatching away some camps on the Medusa. And there is a ward scouting out that Medusa.
We should definitely highlight this mana burn from the Doom, because I feel like without this, they definitely can't do any of these kills.
Smoke
It's
rotation.
just doing so much damage.
Draz alongside Cynthia here. Borg is in the area to break this one, but look, they're trying to get around. No Doom yet. It's off for 40 more
But they
seconds,
don't
but
have
Young Dumpster
Epicenter. I don't know how they're gonna do this. I don't think they have enough damage.
with raw damage. Draz
Ooh.
showing his face in the backline. Young Dumpster, sharpshooter, just to try to get away, but here comes a rotation from
Okay, they
Lushi.
got this
Lushi will get the Young Dumpster hoodwink at the very least, getting that one kill. Meanwhile, bottom side, there's actually an attempt going on to Aya's life, and thanks to the Dream Coil, Aya will fall yet again. Just rotations over and over.
Okay, Morphling is finally level 6. It's time. We need to see this Morphling cook.
I mean, you do, but they've only got one kill just recently. You need to kind of coordinate your attacks here. They scan the map perfectly.
Oh, dodging.
Draz can't do anything.
Sneaky, sneaky. Uh-oh, hold on a second. There's a rotation down here in mid. Can they get the charge off? Yes, they can. That's a lot of damage out to Draz. The puck is forced to get away from this one. He'll let a strike on top of the Sand King, but Young Dumpster, once again, here comes rotation as well from Potate. Borg is now on a killing spree. 2 for none there in the bottom lane as Young Dumpster on the money with these sharpshooters.
Yeah, insane. And that's what I meant. You have to coordinate your attacks. You have to make it calculated and decisive here. You have to go with 4. I don't know if you can even bring out Aya here. You have to go in together, get 1 kill. That's it. You can't take a team fight right now. You're down 6k, only 12 minutes in. That's half. That's 500 gold per minute. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Watch out.
You don't have any items. You don't have any standing, not levels. You guys are behind. What you need to do is you need to take time here. Take time, make out, get 1, and get out. Can't fight this right now. This Spirit Breaker is level 7, 12 minutes in as a support, which is insane. You've got here Young Dumpster that is about to get, well, it's halfway technically through her.
Ward is insane. Look at him.
Atos.
He's trying to get a ward down here to scout out the Medusa farming. Oh, they didn't see him. He's got placed for free.
Mid lane. Tien gets jumped on by the Morphling. Just a little tickle party there.
I mean, technically, is it not bad if you have the Morphling on a puck change? You could use the Warning
Puck is
Rift
very
and
good.
the Illusionary Orb if you morph it.
Yeah, there's like 3 heroes I think he can turn into. Hoodwink, Spirit Breaker, and Morph.
All
I
heroes
guess Doom if you want
on
to have
HOIN on top side. Morphling gets scouted out here, waiting Rift. Getting ready to get this kill. Dream Coil has to be committed here on this Morphling and the Doom as well. They really don't want this Morphling to live, and looks like they will be getting him. But Tate will get that kill. Meanwhile, topside, Cynthia will get taken down by Borg and the Young Dumpster duo once again.
They're running out of control. This is really good by Blank Void.
Velo.
What do you do,
Hold on,
right? What do you do your Horn, right?
If you're Horn,
If you're Horn, what do you do in this situation?
honestly, the best plan of action is to really stretch the map out. Like, because eventually what's going to happen is Blank Void is going to 5-man to try to like take a tower. And in those moments, you need to like really play the other 2 side lanes. And in the meantime, just place a lot of defensive wards and have like support shield. That means like when Medusa's farming the jungle, there's like a Marcy in between the jungle and the enemy team. That's like the only thing you can do. It's kind of very depressing gameplay for support, but it's the most impactful thing. Because if they play separately, what's going to happen is Medusa's just going to die and their network lead's going to keep growing.
Yeah, 9k right now. Almost 15 minutes in, so... By the way, Velone stealing that Wisdom Rune, so that's going to be yet another Wisdom Rune-less 7 minutes on the side of HOIN, and Sporg gets their side on the Wisdom Rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looking at this, we've got a Shiva's on the Doom immediately, which is a great pickup. I think it's decent.
Topside.
But,
Nether Strike. Sandstorm will dodge that one out. Here comes the dust right now, but here
This
comes the
actually
unleash from this
could
Marcy.
be good
Can
for
they
Hoin.
try to turn this one around? There's no
Never
mana
mind. The
left
Void
here
is
on this
TPing.
Doom. Just the Burrow Strike and the Dream Coil will cancel that one out. And the bash from V-Lone prevents the Sand King from letting off the epicenter, and 2 kills again in the top side.
Radiant's bottom
V-Lone,
tower is under attack.
perfectly timed bash. Just not looking too good, V-Lone. Walks into Aya in the jungle. Aya will be able to get away from this one for now. Did not drop the Chronosphere. Yet. But so far, a little bit rough here on the side of... Well, I say a little bit, but... It looks very
Alright.
rough on Hoin.
they try to cook some sort of random Indian with French cuisine. It didn't make sense, alright? Nothing makes sense. You can't have curry with snail, alright? It doesn't work.
That sounds
This has
disgusting.
Manta.
Exactly.
Curry with snail. I mean, what type of
Dire's
curry though?
bottom tower is under
Curry
attack.
snailed. I mean, like...
Right now, Hoin would be thinking, Hoin would be feeling disgusted right now because what they've cooked out here. Oh no. No, your Medusa's dead. That's it.
Oh no.
That's ridiculous.
Doom
What you cooked
committed.
here is too much, man. You cooked down too much, and you thought that. Oh, again now, Draz. Oh my God.
Look at that damage there, Draz. Dream Coil's gonna get dropped here on top of Aya. Nether Strike. They'll try to kill off Aya. Lucy turns into the puck though. Waiting Rift on the puck. We'll keep him alive for now. And looks like Borg will get turned on. That's gonna be the second death on the side of Blank Void. Tian should be fine at the very least. But they are still sticking around here. Don't you want to try to keep going? Doesn't look like
Okay,
they will.
Hoin has to hope for some throws. They have to hope for some throws. This game
Hold
is
on.
very
Still
rough.
not yet over in the back line. Aya will get taken down here thanks to the puck. 2 kills. Unstoppable now on Tian, and Lucy gonna get ran at Potate. We'll find that kill. 3 kills. Essentially for 1 on the Spirit Breaker. Me oh my. 12,000 gold lead. 17 minutes in. 21-2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Only hero to die so far are the supports. And the Spirit Breaker's going Dagon, why not? So far, it's just been an avalanche of offense from Blank Void, and V-Lone has yet to use his second Chrono, by the way, guys. He hasn't popped the Chronosphere after that first gank on the top side. AD Rune now on the puck.
Dire's
Aya now has a
bottom tower
Guardian
is
Reeves at
under
the very
attack.
least, but they gotta find something, anything. The Medusa now with the Mantis, I like what you mentioned, but
Dire's
3
bottom
levels down
tower
on
is
the
under
Faceless
attack.
Void, and
Dire's
Void
bottom
aiming to
tower
get
has
what
fallen.
seems to be a Sage and Yasha. Mid lane, they have to be careful a little bit. Hanging around here with the puck. AD Rune, they have a blink forward, and looks like that's a lot of damn damage onto Cynthia! Cynthia is just gone! Young Dumpster gets that kill thanks to the sharpshooter. No Dream Coil needed. Now top side. Doom in 5 more seconds. They will scout out the Medusa, Infernal Blade, the Mana Bird. Even the Chronosphere will get dropped. They will get off the Stone Gaze at the very least, but it looks like it's going to delay the inevitable as Potate is now godlike on this Doom. 9-0 start, and it's not yet over. Aya was in the area, and Aya will get popped. Potate now is beyond godlike on this Doom. 20 minutes. Before 20
Dire's
minutes.
top tower is under attack.
Things are just looking from bad to ugly on the side of Hoin.
Dire's top tower is under
How was your
attack.
Chronosphere pop there? Tier 2 tower will finally get taken down.
Dire's top
But
tower
Tate now
is
with a
fallen.
Blink Dagger even on that Doom, and I have a feeling that the Medusa has found out about it the hard way. Cynthia popping Unleash just to farm this wave. Just doesn't feel good. Dumpster?
Oh no.
Wait. I don't think you can kill him, right? No.
Stood there.
Yeah, not enough. But Cynthia forced to go back after that. That's just the way things have been going there. Lucy gets blunked on here by Potate, but Potate does not have enough damage to get this one here. Meanwhile,
They're
Borg
on
will find
Draz, they're on
Draz in the
Draz.
jungle. Can they try to get this kill? Do they have detection though? Does not look like they do. Invisibility is invincibility, as shown there by Draz. will be able to use a Sandstorm to escape that one, but Spirit Breaker now with a Dagon. Minute left for that Chronosphere.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Spirit Breaker to take on.
Yep.
Okay, they're cooking as well.
Bushwhack onto Lushi. Lushi can't really do that much just yet. They will get the D wards as well. Lushi will push forward here. Do they want to try anything here? The jump in, Medusa will get the Manta style off, but no. The Doom is right on top, and the Waning Rip pull in. And the
what a
bash
charge.
going through gets those two heroes. It's just a disaster right now for HOIN. It's a triple kill for the Woodwing of all people somehow. And they're gonna find Lushi as the last person alive. The jump back in, V-Lone will find Lushi. GG! They don't want to play this
It's
one
over.
anymore. 20 minutes in.
Wow.
And so far, Blank Void, they don't want tiebreakers. They want this game over. 20 minutes, 50 seconds in, not even in time for the third Wisdom Rune. As Blank Void just gives them everything they got. HOIN can do nothing.
Damn.
Nothing
That is-
indeed.
I mean-
what a. It's just like, what can you say? Like, let's be honest here. HOIN, we're trying to pull out something out of the bag from, I'd say, every team in TI. Something random from every team in TI. And when you pull out too many cooked strategies, you end up making a piece of shit. Let's be honest here. You end up messing up here. HOIN, that's not what they play like. Let's be honest. HOIN play much better. And to be honest here, did we not mention that it needs to be HOIN that needs to at least win one?
Yeah, it's HOIN.
Oh, tiebreakers. So
So it's not quite done yet. This match still has importance. The second match.
a lot more importance, and they need to get something here in this last game here to cause those tiebreakers. And that's what we want. We always want some sort of entertainment. We want some juice. We want some nice cooking, but also we do want some great gameplay here. HOIN, unfortunately, weren't able to do that with the heroes they picked, so we're gonna hopefully see it more in game 2 with a little more constructed draft than they normally do. They show out a lot more better here, so I'm very keen to see their next game. If I'm correct, Anna, we're gonna go on a little bit of break.
Yep, we're gonna
And
go
see
for
what
a
happens
little
in
bit of a
game two.
pause. They're gonna start up the lobby, but we're gonna take a little bit of a breather so that we can catch our breath, so that we can refresh, go to the CR, drink some water. So we'll take take 5 guys. We'll be back with you for more Dota in just a minute.
Copy it.
2, 1.
All right, welcome back to game number dos. HOIN taking on Blank Void once again, but if you missed game number 1, you didn't miss much. But I am back with my wonderful co-casts. We have Jose on the color commentator, and we have our guest analyst, Skylaw from Unbothered. So, welcome back for game number 2. What do you guys want to see?
Look, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You didn't miss much, but hopefully we're gonna see something better here. I want to see HOIN going back to their roots. I think they definitely can show out a really good game. They didn't give themselves that chance in game 1, so I'm hoping to see a more rounded draft, a more original draft from HOIN, and hopefully something
think
that's pretty good.
It's more important to talk about what we don't want to see.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see 5 cores on the lineup.
I think the thing is, all those heroes, there's a reason why they were picked in like TI, or not TI, sorry, EWC. But they didn't like incorporate them properly into the draft. I think this Morphling pick, there wasn't enough picks on the side of Blank Void before they picked it. So it just ended up being like, they picked it and then no heroes were picked that they could counter, so it just lost.
I mean, if I was HOIN in that situation and I've got that, I could have put the morph back to 1. And I would have gone with something else as a support. I could even go Oracle, which has been great. I could have gone for Snapfire. There's so many abilities and heroes that you could have picked in that would have enabled on your mid.
It wouldn't have felt good, but it would have been better than what we just saw. I was gonna say, start with the Pudge pick. I mean, now this Pudge hero, he's fallen off a little bit on the support tier list because of the nerfed facet, but it's still very, very strong, I think. Although Snapfire is in the pool, so I'm a bit surprised.
It is. And I don't know, maybe they're thinking about doing this cook where we see Pudge mid. I think Anna knows this real well.
I mean,
my freaking carry does it all the time. And it's possible because it does do decent enough in like a little bit early stages where you can kind of shut down some lanes, but then you end up falling off a little bit in mid game, which you need in the rest of your team to kind of cover up. Because in late game at Pudge, if you have a couple of kills here, it becomes very irritating. It's like a necro late game. It's a problem. So, look, it can be flexed. Just let's see. I hope they don't go again like game 1 here and cook too much. I think they need to stick to what they do, and I think Pudge is one of them. But round it off well.
I like that they banned Doom, because I feel like Doom just felt super comfort for Potate. And the last series, the offlane he played was also Doom. So it's sort of like a test to see like, oh, can you play other offlane heroes? I think it'd be good to see that.
I think they don't want to deal with it, and I think if I was next on HOIN here, I would ban the Hoodwinked. It's a very powerful support here. Either the Hoodwinked or if you're going to let the Hoodwinked go through, you need to have something that's able to tank it or go in the backline and take it out.
Okay. So they have one more ban, and then it's right back to, Blank Void to pick.
The Hoodwink's available here. The Snaps are still here. What else could you really pick on the side of Blank Void?
The issue with banning Snap, actually, if you ban it on HOIN, right now is that you ban Snap, and then instantly Phoenix gets picked up on the side of Blank Void.
Oh, right? Yeah, that's it. Phoenix is available.
So I think the Spirit Breaker ban makes a lot more sense. Borg has been looking really good playing the Spirit Breaker. Oh, now they're going to pick Snap for sure, right?
Snap should be here. Like, it should. If I don't see it, I'm going to give it. So we have a little bit of a guessing game here. So we've got predictions, but luckily enough for me, as I'm not guessing in this game, I can do some guesses here, but definitely I'm thinking of Snap Prize coming out, so I do get it. I'm on the lead right now with 5. In 101, in one series, got 3, which is insane. Yeah, I'm definitely giving Snap right here. I don't know why they're thinking too much for it. It's not automatic.
Well, now they're debating what they're going to pick or Snap. Right?
Mars right here.
Usually, if you get two picks, you usually pick with the first hero you pick, because it depends on what you pick. Right? You can pick first hero, but then you can't it back when you take the second hero.
And what you pick here is a support. If you pick up a support, then you know this punch is a core.
Yeah, I think the decision for me. I think playing Pudge as a core game would be very bad. They have a Phoenix, which can do well with that core.
I do think so as well. But as a 4, do you really want it there? Can it really be beneficial? Can it really?
I think as a 4 it's actually alright, especially against this Phoenix hero, because early game Phoenix just has fire spirits and you can just hook him level 1.
Dire team pick.
And you can also play Pudge as a 5. Remember that Pudge 5 is quite strong. You hook on the tower, you just play it with like some range carry, like Wind Ranger for example.
And you can't put this Wind Ranger in any role here.
And
If
Wind
we play
Ranger
this
could
solution-
just he can just own the lane and then be left alone, so Pudge can just roam. So I think Pudge 5 could look pretty good, but they can still flex it to 4 with the along with the
5
snap.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, and Wind
like
Ranger
this
is
Wind
played
Ranger.
in 4 different roles. You know, it's played on the safe, played on 4, played on 3, played on 2. It's not played on 5 as much. I don't think it's really worth it as a 5 here, as it doesn't allow for enabling that +1. And not really great as a rotate here if you want to play it as a 5. But as a 4 and onwards, it's really decent, and it could work here for HOIN here really well, because you end up being able to push some heroes back. You end up having some control, some evasion. It works. Now it depends on what they're gonna go ahead and what Void are gonna go pick in counter to it. Whether they're gonna see this as a core, or they're gonna see it as a +4. That's what Void are right now debating here. Taking their first chunk out of this series. They didn't take much on anything else. They had full time. They're really debating as to what this is gonna be. Oh yeah, wait, Snapper.
Dire team pick.
Yeah.
Raptor.
Disruptor. I like this Disruptor pick.
Ooh.
So now they're saying we don't want to put the Phoenix, 5. We're gonna put it Phoenix 4, and we're gonna Disruptor 5.
Oh.
So now they have Phoenix Sand King lane. So they're definitely this is pretty good against the Wind Ranger, because now Wind Ranger doesn't have the CS advantage, just because Sand King Phoenix don't give a shit about your base attack.
I mean, there is
Also-
Underlord.
10 seconds
I think
remaining.
Underlord would be a good pick for HOIN.
I mean, it would work well. You hold the Storm Spirit, you take care of the Sand King, and you can able to fight in that Disruptor with the
And
heals.
you
So
can stun people for Pudge the Hook.
yeah, so I think it's a great pick here. Whether HOIN are thinking about it, that's up to them. Whether it works for their lineup, they right now lack a little bit of control. So other than the Wind Ranger here, Snapfire can. Pudge needs to get close.
They also need auras on the side of HOIN.
They do.
Right now,
And a
Snap
lot of
can build
magic.
auras, but if you'd rather have it on your offlaner, that way Snap can build like 4 staffs and glimmers and stuff to deal with the
Team ban.
disruptor stuff.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Ooh.
Okay, so they're definitely committing to Wind Ranger offlane because they know that Phoenix is going to be 4. I like that.
mean,
I like that.
They could be dealing with mid.
That's true. I mean, either way, it's not Wind Ranger carry.
Dire team ban.
And so they kind of remove the effectiveness of picking Disruptor to move the Phoenix to 4.
Radiant team ban.
Although I
It's a good
still
pick.
like Phoenix Sand King lane. I think it's a very strong lane. Regardless.
It's a very,
what-
very DPS based lane with a lot of magical damage. They don't have much to answer, and they need someone to deal with the auras here.
Plus,
and
I do
thank-
believe that Juggernaut is kind of a weak carry hero. There
It
was a
is.
mention from Blank Void that the carry player for HOIN, which I believe is a sub, likes to play Mason heroes. So maybe Jug is a Mason hero.
It maybe is, and to be honest, on this side, I need to figure out the last ban here. They do ban the Mars and the Beast Monster on the side of Blank Void, which I think is
Underlord.
decent.
Underlord still
They
open.
ban Faces Void.
Yeah, and Underlord is still available. If I'm them,
They ban
Underlord's the
Monkey
pick.
King.
I'm thinking Underlord. It works perfectly here. It has disengage. It has
TA
rotate.
is not banned. Although TA does not do well against Wind Ranger, I think he's no, never mind. TA is not a good pick, but I just noticed that like HOIN likes to play TA on their mid laner. He's a very good TA player.
I expect for the side of Black Void, I'm just gonna throw out my prediction. I say they go Drow Ranger, to be honest with you.
On Blank Void.
Yeah. Oh,
OD.
I-
What?
It's a decent pick actually. It does crush the lane against Storm.
so offlane
and
win, yeah.
It counters the glimpse, right?
So offlane snap, offlane win with snap are interchangeable. So actually, now that that's confirmed to be an offlane win, I would hesitate a little bit on the Drow Ranger pickup just for the laning. I would probably say
Lifestealer or Troll?
There's no
Oh no,
hero
Troll
that
doesn't
no, not
Lifestealer.
troll.
I like Gyrocopter honestly.
Gyrocopter, or I would kind of lean Orsa or Razor.
Razor.
Oh,
Okay,
the
Razor
Razor.
makes sense. That's a V-Lone hero. Because they like to put V-Lone on these like heroes that can sort of solo lane a
Carry
bit, and then they
Aya.
have Borg rotate.
So it's gonna be win mid because Draz is on it, Cynthia on the Sapphire.
Also, they rotated, so it's no longer 24 hours
Wait,
playing the
Lucy.
carry. It will now be Aya. And then Lucy will be playing OD.
Well, I think that should
Huh.
be mid. Or Draz was their mid laner, so I think Draz is mid with the Wind Ranger, so OD should be off lane.
Well, Lucy was playing 4 last game. Interesting. I don't know what... They did some role swapping for sure.
They might have. And it works for them in this lineup. I think they do have a decent lineup in this situation to... I mean, you did pick a Razor, but Lucy just puts it in your Astro Step and you're out of the way. I think
It
they
might have been originally an OD mid, but now that they picked Razor, they swapped it up.
It could, and it looks like a good, decent lineup here by the side of HOIN. And I think definitely that makes it a situation where they can contest this game and make it a 1-1 to make those interesting tiebreakers come out here. But they need to play it right. They didn't play it really great in the first game. This game, they've got a better draft here. They've got a better setup. They've gone ahead to their cores here. So let's see how this goes.
Oh my god, Borg is going kinetic fence. I don't know how to
Here.
feel about this.
One last thing before a game starts here. That's usually I forget to ask, but which one do you guys like? Favor? Do you favor HOIN here or Blank Void?
I like
Sally,
Black
go
Void's lineup just for...
I would favor HOIN if they didn't pick Juggernaut, but since they picked Juggernaut, I favor Blank Void. I don't think Juggernaut is strong enough of a hero to go up against the Sand King Phoenix. And especially since they have a disruptor, it just makes it very difficult for, Jug to just, clear side lanes and stuff. He's just gonna suffer.
Well, to hell of both you guys, I'm gonna definitely go on the side of HOIN here, just because I want that lovely looking
tiebreaker
here. So go with that. I'm gonna let you guys do what you need to do, but I'm gonna go on the side of HOIN just because I want that. So I know I have done game 1. I'm gonna leave you with game 2 here. Do the honors, please.
All
By
right.
introducing the lineup.
Alright, welcome everybody. Game number 2 now underway. Again, sorry for the lag. There is a storm going on. But anyways, the storm won't stop this cast because on the Radiant side, we have HOIN on that one, Draz on the Wind Ranger. It's actually, I can't pronounce that name on the Pudge, so whoever's that, that's a Pudge. Aya on the Juggernaut, Cynthia on the Snapfire, Lucy on the OD. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, it's going to be Blank Void once again, V-Lone on the Razor, Borg on the Disruptor, Potate on the Sand King, Young Dumpster on the Phoenix, and Tian on the Storm Spirit. 1-0 right now for Blank Void in favor of Blank Void. So let's see if we're gonna have some potential tiebreakers on the side here. Obviously, we want some tiebreakers on the side, but let's see if this one will actually push through. 5-man smoke for both sides. They will be invading each other's high ground. So most likely a 2-2 roost split from what I'm seeing.
Not too much, please.
Yeah, looks like it's Zippo. Oh, good. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as we are trying to enjoy this draft. It is pretty fun. I'm loving the drafts. I'm loving the game. So let's see you guys give us that great performance here. Now, I know the drill here. Which lane do you think is the most chaotic and most bloodthirsty, and which one's the most important for each side?
So I think definitely they need this Juggernaut lane to go their way, and for on the side of HOIN. And as for Blank Void, I would also lean toward... I would actually lean towards the mid lane for Blank Void. That lane needs to really be fast-paced for them, or it has to go really well for them to have a chance at this one. And by the way, they're shouting out to whoever this is to Bite. Cynthia wants to shout out Bite, and Aya shouts out me. Aw, you're so sweet, Aya. I'm still unbiased though, so either way. But yeah, I'm actually on HOIN as well. I'm also kind of curious to see how this OD lane will go. Hook on V-Lone.
Yeah,
Considering
I'm
it's
see how
OD
this offline works.
Pudge, I think
Yeah.
this is actually favored for HOIN. I think this top lane is definitely favored for HOIN. The interesting lane for me, at least, is bottom, because Cynthia has actually gone for the buckshot facet instead of going for the full bore. I'm kind of curious as to why he did that.
The ricochet of the Sunray miss, I guess.
Ah, I guess it is something. I
It's
guess he's hitting
something,
the egg if he
yeah.
misses. He'll hit 2 other people instead.
I mean, it's used because of the fact that it's just more reliable here. It's more beneficial for the trades. You end up getting a lot more damage, and you end up transitioning towards the late game if this goes there. as possible, and they need to cover that up. As much as you want the early game, you don't know if you've got it. And so what they do is they just make sure they get the possibility and cover the option of late game. As we've seen a couple.
Jump. There's still
Top
astral
lane,
imprisonment.
reload.
Can they get this kill on the Pudge? One more hit. Reload. Runs him down to the
Wow.
static link, and now the Luigi in trouble. Excuse
As
me,
the
there's
lane
another
glimpse
call.
was gonna get it.
Oh yeah, there's a
Oh,
glimpse
the
back.
glimpse.
Can they kill Lucy? Lucy, does he have anything left in the tank? No. Borg picks up the kill thanks to the right
I
click.
take back what I said. I guess top lane is favored for Blank Void.
Yeah, it's very I mean, they
the
gotta
hook-
play it right.
hook
Look at
Mid.
mid. He TP'd.
Oh, the TP. Will it be enough though? He's gonna try to turn this one around here on this Storm Spirit, but Tien
Power
gonna get
shot.
surrounded by the Pudge. Power shot on the money. Pudge will get that kill. Didn't get the rod, but nonetheless, Tien will go down to the duo and the Pudge. Yeah, they're having fun with each other there.
Alright, this is what I want to see. I want to see the Pudge rotate mid like 3 more times. This is how they make up for last game where Draz had to sort of solo lane a bit. Or it's not Draz, right? It's ZX Cursed
On the who?
on the Wind Ranger. I don't think.
Straz is Straz.
Draz was sanking in mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
but
game.
I don't think. No, because I know that Draz is one of their friends, and that's not like and Draz is like Legend or something.
Dire structures are
I know it's not him. Or at least that's what Aya told me. I'm not sure.
Up top now.
Glimpse back.
Oh.
Hook. That's a very deep hook. Borg in a lot of trouble. Vilon is still here in the area. Static link and off cooldown in just a bit. Gotta get it here onto Lucy. Lucy has to be careful here. It's gonna be a good amount of damage. Plasma field.
Ooh.
Will it be enough there? Lucy trying to get into the
Fairy
trees, but the
Fire?
link.
Nope.
The link is still attached to this OD, and he will take that tumble. Vilon gets yet another kill in the top lane. Wonderful start
this is
there.
not
Glimpse
1-1.
back. Uh-oh. Vilon looks like he wants to try to add another kill onto his list. Pudge. Relatively tanky though with the boots. As well as that flesh heap. He will stay alive there. Back to mid lane. Vortex in. Good damage there going onto Draz. Should be fine for now.
Lucian needs to really win this lane. If you've gone here as a OD, you want to be able to dominate the lane, and you're not doing that right now. Even though it's with a Pudge, you need to dominate, and not having that is very risky for you. So I think they need to catch up here. They need to figure out a way, rotate, do something. You got a Snapfire, you can't do so if you want to give Truck some time. Do some damage. Because without that, you're gonna get, you're gonna just lose your ability to do any damage, or just start up in general.
Tower is under attack.
Taking this one really slowly right now. Potate. Bottom lane against Aya. Aya 14-3 to the Sand Kings. 25-9.
Yeah, and that's just Sand King things. He just does a stinger and that's it. Does a lot of damage as well when it comes out here, but you're with a Phoenix as well, so you just have a lot of magic damage. You end up just making him suffer. Mid lane now, and Draz sooner than the Xian here, but see how he wants to go ahead about this.
Does have the 6. Top side. There's an observer ward scouting out the Pudge as well as that OD. Trying to scout out for any type of hook. Doesn't look like there's going to be any opportunity for that one. Bottom lane, Fire Spirit's gonna be exchanged out with the Snapfire first skill, Scatter Blast. 1-3 start here, so monumentally a better start there already. Hook on the
Oh, what a
Astral Vilon. That's a lot of damage actually. He's gonna man fight. He's gonna take down the Pudge first though. Lucy hot on his tail. Does have an Arcane Orb.
body block.
Under the ward, Vilon very low. One more hit to do the trick. But Borg, with a body block of his own, uses the static ball as well. The Thunder Strike. And looks like Vilon will deny himself to the tower. So they won't get any value from that one.
Snapfire down bot just ends up dying as
Oh,
well.
snap. Will die bottom lane. Hook. Oh, gets blocked by Aya. Pudge, he's gonna try to run him down, but here comes the Sunfire. The blast. Oh, the hit goes in. Barely.
Sunray
So
doesn't get him out.
Phoenix, the Sunray. He tried to get out with a Sunray, but Sunray TP out is not gonna be enough. Pudge will get the slowest right click of his life. As he will find that kill onto the Phoenix. So Phoenix does not have a TP anymore, but nonetheless.
They spot out this storm here.
Yeah, they do scout that one out. Cynthia as well as the Pudge.
Oh, the Wisdom Rune's being stolen again.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
my
And
god.
the boss. Lucy is
No.
gone.
They steal this again. It's gonna be a repeat of game 1. The sports just never hit level 6.
We're gonna have some terrible flashbacks if you're on HOIN, but at the very least, they already have the same amount of kills they had from game number 1 already.
I mean, that's great.
3 to 5.
That's a start.
They're
That's a start
also
from
up.
game 1.
They're also up.
Yeah. So that never happened in game 1, but that's okay. What that means is now you need to kind of keep on this. You got rotation heroes, so great way on the Pudge. He's just gonna keep doing that. If over here on Lucy, they can just keep himself alive, and also deal with the glimpse and just try to keep himself away from all the situation, he'll be okay. But you need these cores to keep rotating and shut down the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is one of those heroes that once he gets a start, you cannot stop him. It's very difficult to unless you throw, which I have been a victim to. Let's not talk about it. It's PTSD. But as for the side of over here on Tian, if he ends up going real well, which he did lose the first blood in mid technically in regards to the mid laners, but that doesn't mean he can't go ahead and start lining up himself up. He's going for just treads at the moment, and I'm thinking he'll probably go for the Witchblade. So if you just keep him locked down, keep him stunned, cut him down, technically you can technically bring this.
What are they saying? He's gone.
He's gone.
What? His PC exploded.
What?
Might be a
Interesting.
over exaggeration, but
Oh, okay. Fair enough. they made a little bit of a racial joke. Fair enough.
oh no, Lucy.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Nah, he's having a little bit of problems, but I think he should be fine. Maybe just a little bit of a crash.
Hopefully.
That's alright.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it goes. They're just having their normal
Oh,
chat.
they're
They're having
back.
fun with
Yeah,
it.
they're back. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I can't do my
Oof.
Oh my
I'm
god,
going to
they're
What's
die.
happening?
Oh my. They're talking they're talking about Somalian and they're talking about pirates now.
Amber
That's
Heard.
actually wild.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go back. Spawn some of the memes of all time. Shadow the Goat.
Nah, Lucy finally back.
In term for a goat. Oh, there we go. He typed it.
Oh no! Oh, I'm dying. My flu. I still have some coughs from my flu, but yeah, hold on. Let me get another one out. Oh, the hook and mid. Let's have the ball lightning.
Okay.
No real lockdown there. Okay, we're gonna be fine for now, and we're finally back into the action. And yeah, the Pudge, a little peck there.
Oh,
on
Disruptor is so
Starspirit.
close to 6. I think once Disruptor hits level 6, these ganks are gonna be really fast from side of Blank Void.
Treads now.
I mean,
on
what can you
Starspirit.
answer with, you know? What can you answer with? You get caught out, you're done. I mean,
I mean, they
do
can hook
have
him.
Duval.
They can hook him out of the kinetic fence
Hmm.
and then get glimpse back in.
Hold on, top side. Looks like they want to try something here.
He's gonna
Plasma
fence him
field,
in.
static link,
Oh, he
and there's
fenced
a
him.
fence. Lucy surrounded. He's gonna get ran at. V-load. We'll find yet another kill onto Lucy. Lucy, after being DC'd for about 2-3 minutes, is dead. 3 deaths on Lucy. He is half of the deaths on the side of HOIN.
Smoke popped out by Snapfire here. He's looking to see if he can maybe get something. I'm not sure what do you want to get it on. I can get out of it.
Looks like he's just trying to get some sneaky wards down.
Up in top though, Lucy again is about to get caught out. Oh no.
Lucy. There's the Astral, but the dive is real. Oh, the fence! Locks him in! Cynthia
recent
with the
fence
TP though.
up. Oh, the
Another
fence.
fence. He's just playing around with him. Sunray as well. Looks like they will take that kill down. Cynthia will TP in, or rather, Cynthia will get glimpse back. But Aya with the TP will get that kill onto
Does Aya
Velo.
want to be here? Okay,
Oh
he's
yeah, I
good
think he
now.
does want to be here because here comes a cavalry. Draz with the rotation over. We'll find Borg at the very least. Phoenix does not have a
Hook?
dive. The hook. Oh,
Oh,
no!
What
The
did you-
TP.
The stand
No.
TP juke.
Stand still to TP out. You'll miss the hook 9 times out of 10.
No mana on the
That's-
storm.
Ooh.
He
Yeah.
has no points
Yeah.
in Lil Shredder though.
Should be fine though. So Tian will stay alive there in mid lane, but action packed there
I
in
mean,
the top side. 1 for 2
that's good.
overall.
They do real well. They end up taking out the core here, but if I'm
Ninja
Cindy
needs
here,
to
I
be
don't know.
careful.
Yeah, one needs to be careful too. You need to pick up a little shredder. Let's be honest. Come on. If you're a Snapfire,
He
I'm
needs
a
at least
Snapfire
1
main.
point.
Yeah, it's good armor ability. It's good damage. There's a Phoenix in the game. Like, come on.
I mean, the standard build is like 2-1-2, isn't it?
2
Yeah,
3.
it's
Or
I
3 1
understand
1.
that they're
2-1-2.
playing quite close, so he wants to have more points of Shadow Blast, but
either that, it's
the
2-1-2,
second
or
build
it's
is
2-2-1.
3-1-1.
Like, you need to have one, or even 3-1-1. Like, you do need to just keep one of those levels for that.
they're
In
looking
my-
top. They're looking top.
In my
This
next
Pudge is
game,
in
I'll go
danger.
1-1-3 just for you, Jose. I'll just do
Thank
that
you
for
here.
you.
Now
1-1-3.
Pudge out of position is gonna glimpse in, and then that's it. The Razor ends up just finishing him up.
Oh, no
Wait,
stun?
TP?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no,
first time right
doesn't
there.
matter.
Lightning strike.
Storm
Alright.
down.
Funding.
Smoke.
Nah, he decided they can't find.
Unlucky, yeah. That's right, Pudge. Very unlucky. Unfortunate.
On the
Almost
network
a
here, we've
respawn.
seen Razor on top, and then we've got Sanking, followed by Draz here, and then Tian on the Storm Spirit, and then Juggernaut here, and then Lucia here. Look, it's a little bit of a mix here, a little better than game one, but I think that definitely this win region needs a little bit of a startup here to get damage, get the ability to rotate here. But Cynthia also as well needs to pick up some right items because this Phoenix is now level 7, so he's got that Supernova. It's at 6 attacks here. You can take it out with the Snapfire. What is that? The first one is that's straight shot 6 here. That's an instant kill for the Snapfire. So if I'm Cynthia here, I'm like, I'm gonna pick that up straight up. That's the next level. You don't need the burst. You need to make sure you kill some of these supports off quickly, and that includes just the Phoenix just with a quick loot shredder.
Back to Farming Simulator now on the side of Blank Void. They're up 8-5, 2k gold lead for them. Significantly
Oh, no.
very good, better start.
Tanking just
on
got
them.
this Blink Dagger. I don't know how long they're gonna be farming for.
5-8, so Blank Void, they have 2 more kills than last game. Small
Ooh, double
victories,
damage
people.
on Storm.
Amplify
Double
damage.
It's a big
Storm.
step up for Black.
Oh, I'm
for
double
Hoin.
damage.
Yes. HOIN fans, step up. You're up 2 kills from last game.
That's over 50%, almost double.
Top tower is under attack.
Represent.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, mid lane, blink in, or rather the jump in right now from the Storm Spirit. Try to get that jump onto the Wind Ranger. Won't be able to get anything more from that. There's a regeneration rune as well on the bottom side, so Storm Spirit could look to jump here. Has a AD rune for a little bit longer. 3 heroes on the top side though. Scouting things out here. But V-Lone continuing to farm up on this Razor. Now has a Yasha. 12 minutes in, going for the Manta style.
Oh, they found on the
Forward.
Pudge.
Here comes Tian. Tian. They're gonna get the jump off. Pudge, that's a lot of damage. They're gonna jet Lucy over here, but no. Too little, too late. Cynthia also makes his rotation up here. They're gonna turn it actually.
know.
Astral Imprisonment. Cynthia gonna die here to
the
the Storm
regen rune.
Spirit. Regen rune still going. And they're gonna find Lucy. Lucy, can you get the TP out? There is no cancel. Electric Vortex not quite there yet. And Lucy will be able to TP out of this one, but 2 deaths there on the top side, and Storm Spirit finds both of them. Solo kills.
And like I said, Storm Spirit's gonna stop running around. You don't have Pudge on 6, which is what's your problem here. You can't lock him down.
Just been rough right now. I mean, Aya does have almost a Maelstrom. Now he does have it from this camp. Small wins, I guess. But Razor starting to be a little bit concerning right now. Level 10, going for the Manta style, about 1,000 away from that Manta. Less than 1,000 actually.
Hmm.
Radiant's bottom
So it just takes out the
has
tower.
fallen.
Oop.
Date.
Now, Pudge. Keon just ends up
Oh,
dead.
you just food.
Oh no,
Oh, this
Cynthia.
is more food now.
Hold on, Astral. Looks like that's just there just to stall things out here. Unless less mana means more jump for Storm Spirit, Cynthia, and a lot of trouble will get taken down. So far, Tien kills these supports
Oh, yeah.
back to back.
And it's
I
5
didn't
here.
think about it, but it's not really a nerf to the Storm. He has just more HP, more mana regen to max mana now.
Shield Rune now on the Storm Spirit, and the hunt is on. Wind Ranger, and a lot of trouble will be able to avoid that. Unless the blink forward, glimpse back. Draz gonna get surrounded. Static Storm with the fence in. And this is a lot of trouble there. Hook back
The
there
hook,
on the
though.
Sand King though. Can they get this kill onto the Sand King? Yes, they can with the Mortimer's Kisses. The spin
Aya.
will get that one. Aya, very low right now. Does have the Omni Slash available. Will not be continuing that one. Unless the jump back in. Storm Spirit, that's a lot of damage. Cookie up forward. Can they try to get this kill? They do have the Omni Slash, but he does have some mana to work with. Will be able to get away unless the hook. Right on the money. Yes, it is. Storm Spirit gets hooked back in. The spin from Aya. Spudge will get that one. And a tip right there onto Tien. He finds the
Okay.
Storm.
Oink.
During the loss.
You're making us excited here. You got the game. You possibly can make this a nice, nice, crazy tiebreaker. Keep going the way you're going, guys. Making it fun for us.
And Manta Style now on the Razor. Now he's on top.
Failing battles here.
Grammar police. Hold on. Somebody call the grammar police.
Games. And it's just games. Mind games. Make them question it. You be like, what's lowlights? And that's on your brain.
Uh-oh,
What's lowlights?
bottom. Aya does have a TP out. Will he use it? A healing ward will get placed down. Bean has to be careful. They have an Omni Slash as well. He will. Oh no, he will not!
Oh,
The Storm Surge kills him off before he can get off the Omni Slash. Oh no, Aya,
Oh,
not like
no.
that. He had such a good start too.
not like this.
Not
Pudge.
like that.
Pudge is down here though. They want to try to find V-Lone. He walk into
I think
Young
they can use
Dumpster
it
instead. Oh, Phoenix.
No?
The
Okay,
cojones on this
let
Phoenix.
them walk away.
I think they're thinking that they
gentleman's
might be a thing. A Razor there, which then you can't really fight.
So this Phoenix continuing to farm up now, closing in on that Yule Scepter. Top side tower will get taken down. Hey, come on guys, finish off the tower. Saw that. Get back in there. Kaya now on the Storm Spirit. And so far, so good on the side of Blank Void.
I mean, is it so good? You've given up half kills compared to last game. Last game it was a 9-0.
Double the kills.
Double the kills, you know?
But yeah, it was
So,
9.
I
mean-
it was 10-0 on Potate last game.
I mean, one thing to note is this Pudge is actually quite high in the net worth charts for support at least. He's right up there, right below Lucy.
And
They're
when you
gonna
think
have
about
maybe
it,
4
Ooh.
first.
and then when you think about it, it's a good pick. Like it can definitely do well. It works in the lineup here, but you need time, which you don't have at the moment. But like
Smoke rotation.
depends on how they play Black Void.
Aya.
Lucy.
They've run into Lucy here. Meanwhile, in the backline, they're gonna just get rid of Lucy.
All the fans.
Jump back in. Borg will get off the
Oh, what
Static
an
Storm
ult by
though.
Borg.
But the Static or the Omni Slash very low right now on the Storm Spirit. Cynthia will get taken down by Young Dumpster. But Aya is now surrounded. Omni
Wow,
Slash
the
was
Storm
used.
just like a train. He was just you
Still
know, the
going.
people movers at the airport.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
what
hauling
Storm
ass
was
right
for
now,
Aya.
and the Pudge gets taken down. Top side, Draz will get that tower at the very least, but 4 dead in the jungle. No egg needed.
Some nice back and forth here.
Hook on Ricky.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Tian's just doing well. He's doing real well here.
Tower is under attack.
Almost
Draz
a
needs some
Gleipnir
time.
on the win.
Oh, he might get caught out here. No, no, no. Run. You're doing so well.
Potate! Oh, he gets caught out. There's a Burrow Strike. Oh no. The lockdown is just way too much. Tien gets that kill onto the Wind Ranger. Almost had that Gleipnir as well, but now... Or rather, going for the BKB actually, not the Gleipnir, so my mistake. Mid lane, jump in. Oh, here comes a Pudge. They Storm Spirit going for that Pudge. You'll Scepter. We'll cancel that Dismember out, but here comes Waterburst Kisses. We'll bring down the Storm Spirit low, but they will find the Pudge nonetheless.
You still have no Julius Shredder. Come on, man. You needed to get this this Phoenix down. At least it's something for you.
Maybe he's secretly holding on to that extra point.
Oh, he doesn't have it. No.
Not yet. Storm Spirit now going for a Orchid. An Orchid.
Radiant's top tower is under
Razor?
attack.
I'm not sure what he's gonna get yet. Razor has 2,000 point. He has 2.9 in the bank. Wonder what he's gonna get.
If I'm Razor here, I wouldn't mind a BKB, or I wouldn't
mean,
mind
You're Satanic and Butterfly right now, and you could just take Roche and end the game.
You could. Do they want to end the game?
Of course they do. They don't want to overcomplicate things with tiebreakers, all this, all that. Let's just go to the playoffs. Doesn't matter.
I mean, this will be really good because if they win this, they're just automatically, you know, first seed. They get the draft advantages. For 2 out of 3 games, they get to choose the side first. It's a really huge advantage.
Uh-oh, hold on. Top side, Orchid reveal on the Wind Ranger. She's dead. Mega kill for Tian, 10 and 2 on the Storm Spirit. And remember, Jose, the highest record for kills in Phoenix was set by a Storm Spirit, so Tian might be trying to go for a record here. If I'm not mistaken, he had 36, right? 33, 36?
Somewhere around those lines. That was a pretty heavy. I thought it was 34, but could be 36.
Between those numbers, it was, I remember this game, Snorlax Club and Team Solid, in a 1-hour game. 70-minute game, to be precise.
Thank God I wasn't on that one.
I wish
I
you
wasn't
were.
playing that game.
I was all alone.
No.
I wish you were on the cast. I was all alone. I had to do 70 minutes all by myself.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't playing the game. Thankfully, I don't know if I can handle that as a loss of 70 minutes in. And on a Storm Spirit, that can just dominate like some male. So, not sure here for HOIN what they need to do. To be honest, your line
I think
usually
his
gets
Pudge
some
just
farm.
needs to get the Atos, man. If he gets an Atos, they can actually catch the Storm. He doesn't have any BKB.
They don't. But they have enough disable here. They've got the Sand King, the Disruptor, and the Yules now on the Phoenix. Nothing can hold this Storm Spirit. They've got too much support here. You need to take out one of these heroes ASAP.
Yeah. I guess they're waiting for Wind Ranger BKB then, right? He's like, he almost has it. It's 700 gold. He gets it. He can go in. He can remove his support.
But it won't matter because they've already got smoke down here for the side of Blank Void. And they jump in already.
The jump in, Pudge. Dead. Potato gets
They
the
just have to
BKB.
delay. I mean, keep in mind, even if HOIN loses this, there's no shame in this for them because they're playing with subs.
Yeah, and do we need to remind them of what happened and why they're playing with subs?
No, there's no need.
A little bit of tomfoolery. Let's say that's one. A little bit of tomfoolery on a certain game. The game that shall not be named. Hold on.
Draz.
Draz?
Oh, the Storm Spirit on the money with a zip in. Draz is dead.
Oh no, this cannot happen. They're waiting for this BKB.
Oh no, they're bleeding again. They're bleeding again pretty heavily here. They need to make sure they get something set out. They need to keep extending the map, open it up. Like you said before, Scarlet here, to give your supports a little bit of a barrier. But I don't know if you really can here. They're rotating as a 5-man consistently, and the Storm Spirit can go anywhere he wants. He's got 15 galvanized chargers. He can just keep rotating on the map.
I don't think. I mean, the shield tactic, it's not gonna work at this point in the game. You need to like do some radical creep cutting. That's the only way. Every hero needs to do it, actually.
Aya hears you loud and clear.
Aya's doing it. Pudge should actually just be behind their creep wave poking stuff. And Sapphire could do the same thing. And then just let the OD and Wind Ranger jungle and take the free
jump
wave.
in, Aya. We'll get the TP out at the very least, so no manta needed. We'll get the spin off. Faster reaction.
But they're gonna just not go mid. They know that there's no Storm Spirit. They're gonna go for it.
There. It was still in the courier.
Fast reaction.
It's just he needed it. He needed a spin.
Yeah,
Very
tier
dangerous
two.
Fire there. Oh,
Tier
but
two,
because he had the
almost
TP out, the waves are just gonna go directly to the tower. This is exactly what Blackwood wants. And this is exactly what HOIN do not want, which is a straight fight. We need to just dodge and weave them.
Oh,
Oh, mistook.
misses out.
Radiant's
Tier
middle
2
tower has
gets taken
fallen.
down by Potate, and top side looks like that's going to be the next objective on the side of Black Void.
Radiant's top tower is under
I want to
attack.
see like Lucy or Draz go to this portal and then just start farming the bungle line. This is the only way.
Radiant's
Tier
top
2 falls
tower
down,
is under
and that
attack.
should open up
Tower has
Tormentor.
fallen.
24 minutes in, looks like it's the first Tormentor of this series. Borg falling awfully low, but does have the Sunbreak to heal him up. Nah, you wanted that death, Jose. We both
I
know
want it.
that.
For entertainment's sake.
Yeah, actually,
Obviously.
Jose, I haven't asked. While I was gone for the week, was there any Tormentor deaths?
There was one. There was one. It was
One.
pretty interesting. They didn't notice it, and I think we put it on the chat there before. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. It was one. Unlucky for them. They just wanted to get it. I think it was the second tormentor. Falling, unfortunately.
Oh, the jump in from way downtown. The Pudge will get kicked out though. Can he try to kill off this Storm Spirit at the very least? The leash will it be enough? Storm Spirit will be getting away from this one. The Mortimer's
the-
kisses. One more hit on the Storm Spirit. He will get taken down. Jiraz with a PKP and the power shot. They find the Storm. Mr. President, get down. Oh, yeah, this is worth it. It's I mean, morale-wise, on the side of Tien. Clearly he's winning the mental game, but Draz will get that important kill, and that accelerates him
I
to the
don't know.
Gleipnir.
I think that actually is a huge boost to HOIN.
It's a
Shot in the
lot.
arms.
Gold squaring here is about just a straight 1.5k.
Wait,
That's good.
Roshan is still up. Wait, they just haven't done it.
Yeah, they have it.
Huh. I think they're having fun. I don't know about you guys.
They're just slaughtering
Yeah, it
him.
looks like that. They relax on it.
Yeah,
I
mean-
hope their fun doesn't end.
Playing.
Oh, they got Draz.
Jade, Draz does have a Yule Scepter. Wait, actually, wait. Wrong Yule
No.
Scepter. Oh, Astral Save. Keeps him
Okay,
alive, but here
this is
comes
the one that
Vilon.
picked him.
Vilon has to be very careful though.
Oh,
He's gonna get
Aya?
Omni Slash, and here comes Lucy with a BKB. He's in the middle of everything right now. The hook out onto Aya. I don't think that was intended.
What a
Now the
hook.
egg will get dropped. There's no one to destroy that one in the back line. Sapphire does get jumped on, and looks like the Pudge will get ran out here. Vilon will get that kill onto the Pudge. 3 for 0 in the top side.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, but they got Draz out. I think that's super huge. She's the only one who needs to stay alive. And Aya didn't die either.
Yeah,
This is
Juggernaut
huge.
escapes as well. Did use the
As
Omni
much as
Slash.
they lost that fight, they used all the spells on the side of Blank Void. It's gonna be difficult to high ground now. They get another 5 more minutes of time to, farm it up.
And now the Storm Spirit going for that Lincoln Sphere halfway there.
They're getting a lot of just not disables, but just to kind of cleanses for the Storm Spirit. They know they gotta keep him alive, and there's a lot of 8 tosses already on the side of one here. A lot of disables. They're trying to get something to keep him alive, but I don't know how long you can do. After a couple while, you're gonna just keeping yourself in a situation where you're just trying to keep the Storm alive, but the rest of the side of HOIN can start killing you. So, as this goes longer here, OD can do damage. And if the Snapfire for the Lord finally picks up the little Shredder, he can end up killing this Phoenix.
He has a little shredder. He has a point.
Oh, Aya. It's Blancon here on the side of that
He's no
Sand King.
TP.
Doesn't have a TP, doesn't have Manta, and I'm surprised Tian didn't actually try to jump that one, so...
I think they didn't know. They didn't check his items.
Over here now.
Oh, they're going Roshan. They decided it's time.
From the tempest of
Finally, time to play the game, guys. Time to wrap this one up.
I think they realized that, they're about to possibly lose it.
I mean, Razor actually just finished Satanic. I don't even think it's that. They wanted to get the Aegis and just end it with this one Aegis.
You know what they say,
I mean,
if
that
you
makes
can't
sense.
finish it in 2 Aegises, you're gonna be in trouble.
And Phoenix
100%.
almost has Lotus. They're gonna kind of counter this Aya Omni Slash. And their
They can
one
get that
source to
timing.
disable, Astral and Pudge ult.
Yeah, things are starting to look even more rough for HOIN. Storm Spirit finally joins his Roshan. Vilon already doing so much without him, but nonetheless, Roshan will be falling, and it looks like they will be giving it up to Storm Spirit.
I like this pickup from Draz. He got a Blink Dagger. able to get the backlines with this.
I mean, yeah. But
It's
again, it's very
desperate
difficult.
times, but
Yeah.
it's desperate times. It's never. He needs to get the blink dagger. I don't know. Maybe he'll like blink
I
dodge
was gonna
something.
say you could go more like an orchid or even a scythe, and yeah, there is just like a lotus, but that's just something else to hold out someone else, you know.
He just doesn't have the money, I think.
Hmm.
Final fight
Oh.
here potentially.
All right,
Up the
let's
high
see the
ground we
hook.
go. Can this Pudge pull something out of the bag? Can he try to get someone good here with this hook? Anybody not named Storm Spirit will be monumental for them. Aya now TP's back as this fight
Well,
could
Storm
be the
Spirit or
last.
Razor.
Time off again.
I'd say more Razor. He doesn't have Aegis. Try to figure out a way to take him out.
I don't know. Maybe.
This hook is everything right now. Tier 3 will get poked. Uh-oh, hold on. Has to be careful though. Jump back in here. Oh, the creep wave will
the
spawn in.
creeps.
Uh-oh. That's not what you want, Luigi. Force up the BKB. Now they're just turning tail running. Mortimer's kisses will be used as well. So Luci's BKB, as well as the Mortimer's, committed on a whole bunch of nothing. Tier 3. What answer do you have here? You have another hook available. Does he want to throw it out? Hook! Not gonna hit.
Oh.
Right in between. Cynthia gets jumped on. The Static Storm actually ends on the 4! It does not on the Lucy! They have a buyback though. Aya, he's gonna get forced to use the spin. He doesn't
no,
even
it's
get off the
over.
spin! The punch dies in the
over.
backline somehow!
Underskin.
3 dead! Top lane of Rax will be falling in a bit. No creeps, but the creep wave now pushing up forward. Draz and the Snapfire. I mean, Aya just couldn't get off any. He didn't spin. He didn't do anything. Tier 3 now under siege. It's just been all them right now, and no Aegis even popped yet. Juggernaut's up in 30 more seconds. Lucy up in 10, but what's there left?
Hook?
Forward in! Snapfire just respawns! Can he try to save him? One more hit from the right click of the storm! No!
Whining now.
Cynthia dies, no buyback, risky!
Despair. This is despair.
Despair on the side of HOIN as the 1-1 dream, the tiebreaker dreams, slipping away, being ripped away by Blank Void, as they're gonna toss their chances into the void themselves.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They can't really do much of anything. Mega creeps, certainly an inevitability. Draz forced to
Radiant's
be all the way
bottom
back
barracks
here,
are
not doing
fallen.
anything. I think this game's, I think they, in their hearts, they call GG.
Yeah, and that's why I can see here Draz is going in the back line.
Oh no. Alright.
Okay, one last hook for the road.
Yeah, they could get this hook. Going deeper in, hook on the Razor. Try the Manta dodge, but nonetheless, they will find the Razor.
Okay.
V-Lone will
That's
get taken
something.
down. It's
It's
something.
2,000 gold. That's 2,000 gold. Aya doing the offensive call.
Oh, the jump back in! The death after the Juggernaut is an inevitability! Cynthia dies as well as Lucy! Double kill right now. Pudge is the only one left alive. He's trying to dance around this one, but no dice.
5-man buyback.
5-man buyback, but they're being held back here. The Omnisash through the creeps into the middle of everyone. Aya is gonna try. He's gonna try his damn hardest. That's a lot of damage
Borg
there in
died.
the backline. Borg will actually get taken down.
Phoenix is
No
dead
mana
too.
left. Phoenix will die in the backline as well. They will find Young Dumpster. Aegis will get popped here. Can he try to find anything more? Potato, he's still alive. He's still alive on a hop and a prayer. No, the hook back in. They will kill him off. Lucy looks like he'll die. It's a double kill right now. And he will TP out.
That's 5, baby.
At the very least,
Draz
they'll
is
stay
farming.
alive. Draz is still up there. Yeah, he does not care. Not interested in these earthly affairs. Draz says, good luck, guys. I'm hitting creeps. 4-man buyback. I mean, you see the fight recap. It's a gold win for HOIN, but is it really 31,000 down? 33 minutes in, mega creeps. Oh no.
They have to hope for something like absolutely insane to happen.
I need
That's
any
even
There
if
needs
they're
to be
trying at
some
this
like
point.
VM divine pickup, and then into a throw.
I mean, even if that's like actually gonna happen, I feel like Draz is not even trying anymore.
No, Jazz is getting his dataless. I think this will let him like kill someone who he gets a shackle shot on.
Yeah, if he joins the fight.
Plus, he's sort of betting on them dropping a divine rapier, right? He gets dataless, they drop divine, he just like one shot someone. I think that's the plan.
I mean, there's gonna be a butterfly on Razor soon. Is it gonna really happen where the Storm Spirit's gonna get a divine and just
Hey, who says it has to be Storm, man? It could be any of these guys.
Nah, only person that has the gold right now is Storm.
They could sell their items.
Oh,
I don't know.
they're trying.
What happened?
He all chatted. What a disruptor. Want to test my man to dodge. Disruptor says G, blinks in, glimpses back to Juggernaut. Juggernaut fails the manta.
Oh,
They're not calling GG, they're just having fun with each other right now. They're really just, yeah, they're just messing around.
actually, wait. No, they drop a divine rapier and then Cynthia gets it. That will actually be the true.
Oh, nope, there it
Ace
goes.
dead.
Egg
Yep.
drop, Cynthia dead, Velon gets that kill. The jump in actually
Aya,
on the
they
Juggernaut,
use
hold
him.
on! They use
Well,
him
he
up, but
dodged the
that,
whole-
oh my goodness gracious! Storm Spirit gets ripped apart by that, or rather the Juggernaut gets ripped apart by the Storm Spirit. Velon pops a BKB.
Oh, the
At the
force
stat as
staff. He
well.
force staffed
Oh,
him
hold
in.
on, Borg!
Hook?
Gets taken down!
Radiant's
Ancient exposed, now getting hit though. Can they have anything up here? OD left all alone, but it's an inevitability. Creeps panning away at that Ancient. GG. 2-0 victory there for Black Void. So, Skyla, Jose, you will not be getting your wishes of a tiebreaker.
Yeah. All I guess I don't know what to say. This was just a stomp.
I mean, yeah, it is, and to be honest, it just seems like a little bit of outplay here by the side of
like
Black
Void.
Void. And I think, to be honest, for HOIN, I mean, they didn't have their players, but that is to their own kind of.
I do want to
thing.
highlight Borg in this series because I feel like he played really well in both games, and he was the main reason why like they were able to get to such a hot start because he just won the safe lane along with Vlone, and then he just rotated and made all the other lanes hell. Like I think that was just like huge for them. And then afterwards, everyone just farmed, and then they just ended the game. Just made it so easy.
And yep, that is the last game for the upper division of SCA. Playoffs will be starting soon for them. So we're going to get into their seeding another time. We're going to talk about that. But just note that the upper division of C has now wrapped up with a 2-0 victory by Blank Void over HOIN. Other series, other regions will be wrapping up as well pretty soon. But nonetheless, should we get some player interviews up in this place?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
All right, I'll let you handle that one there, Jose. Try to call somebody up here.
All right, I'll call out someone. I'll see if I can get Borg here, but check here. Let's see the upper division. See.
I see Aya is already in the unbothered Discord, talking to some people.
Let's see if any of them are available. Mm-mm-mm.
You know what this
Well-
means, guys? It's gonna be a rematch between Unbothered and HOIN in the lower bracket.
Oh my God.
It's an it's an elimination
Okay.
match.
Will HOIN's players be back by the for the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've confirmed
Oh.
this with Aya. I've confirmed this with Aya. He told me they'll be back.
Baby. I got dibs. First dibs.
I got dibs as well.
Yeah.
Nah, we were the one that
got it.
started. We gotta finish it here.
We
so
gotta
we'll
we gotta
definitely
wrap
see it.
up. All right.
Hello.
Hello, Aya.
Aya.
Thank you so
Aya.
much for joining here. Unfortunate situation with your loss. it's a hard game. It was a little bit difficult situation with stand-ins. That's all we understand here. But how are you feeling going ahead, knowing that there is going to be how do I say this in the lightest way? A bloody, very bitter grudge match for your what's it
Lower
called?
bracket debut.
Lower bracket. No. Lower bracket basically
Elimination match.
elimination match.
I,
Not even lower match. It's the
okay,
actual
if you want,
tiebreaker.
if you want me to be bluntly honest, we didn't want tiebreakers, so we, we didn't want
this
tiebreakers
fixed?
at all. Like we were willing, and this week it's been, I don't know what events going on. I don't know what event, like like legit both teams had a lot of personal events on what to do, especially me, but we didn't really want to play actually this week actually. And also
Mm.
Black Void is also one of our friends. We scrim against them a lot, and the team really got really significantly stronger. I really hope to see them win in the grand finals for me. That's it. And
Yeah,
also
that's fair enough. I
Bork
hear.
is my goat. Bork is my goat. That's all.
Yeah, and he did play real well. I think that was our nominated MVP here. But going into this, you know
Yeah.
that you have a tiebreaker here that is going to be for against the another team that you're well familiar with. It's HOIN versus Unbothered. So that's going to be the game that comes up here, and it's going to be best of one here. How are you guys going to be
of
prepared?
one?
Now you're going to have your full lineup.
Wait,
No,
it's a
no,
best of one.
It's best
a
of
no,
three.
no, no.
It's
Oh
best
wait,
of
is it
three.
actually the lower bracket? So it's not a tiebreaker.
No,
So
No,
my mistake.
it's not
no,
tiebreaker.
I believe that there is a
I
tiebreaker
switched. No,
beside the seeding, but I think it's just the mid 1v1s. I don't know what it is.
but how to say this? I actually did look at the rules. If there was a tiebreaker, just like two teams, there's gonna be a BO3, and oh my god, like
Mm.
that is so tiring. So
How are you gonna go ahead preparing
yeah.
that? Now you've got your full roster here after all the situations that happened, which we don't want to mention too much about. But for this game now, right? You've got that. How are you gonna go prepare yourselves for that game? Coming back mentally, coming back as a group. I'm guessing you guys have played together, but going ahead on that next game, how are you guys preparing yourself and your team?
I mean, honestly, we're mentally fine. We already accepted the suspension will really affect us as a team. We even last minute added a sub, and
Mm.
and our manager is so stupid. He just last minute dished on us and resigned his job.
Fair enough.
I don't know I don't know what he's doing. His excuses is he's looking for a job because he's complaining that we don't pay him salary. Whatever, don't care. Don't jobless. Don't jumpless cunt. Whatever. And yeah, I guess we'll just do the lower bracket run because we don't.
Wow.
Will we
really
ever
won't-
see Aya carry again?
Nah, man. Cynthia
No.
is like a pure 5 player, right? So I really had to like juggle myself around that series actually.
Mm.
Literally. So yeah.
It
I-
happens.
I heard from Chess that you were asking him to sub. Do you think that him choosing not to sub
Okay, because
affected your chances of winning?
Zay, how to say this? Zay, Zay had a huge like a par cut. I got so mad when he's suddenly disconnected from the lobby. Like we're supposed to start at 10 p.m. sharp, and then he suddenly disconnected. I thought he fell asleep or some shit, but only to find out he actually had a huge power cut. So we had to like panic call our rostered sub, the ZTZ Magnolia, the one who played
Mhm.
Medusa, and then he's only up for one game, and then Zay is suddenly back, and he thought the game didn't start without him, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, Aya.
But
Final
Mesmer,
question.
and I'll answer Silo's question. I've dodged it by accident, but if Mesmer joined, I don't know, man. The pit weight guy, he's been. I don't know. I don't know what kind of I don't know. This team changes rosters a lot. They change it. They change also their playstyle a lot. They also change their drafts a lot. They also change their roles a lot. They even kick Shadow the goat. When I mean by goat, garbage of all time. And that Vlone, I don't know why he was playing 4, but and because when I saw his Prof Dota buff, he was a freaking +1 god, and suddenly he's now the +1, and I'm like, okay, that's when I told Bonnie, okay, we're fucked. And yeah, I'll be honest, this team is insanely strong, even with Mesmer off lane. Considering from one of the best teams, well, we're only 4 teams now.
Yeah.
Even with Mesmer, I think it will still be the same result 0-2. Actually, if you want to be honest, this will probably be the biggest obstacle for the 3 teams right now, in my opinion.
Wow.
So yeah, good luck. Good luck
Wow.
to all three of us. Wait,
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Anna, what you got for your last question here?
All right,
Go. What's up?
so I considering everything that happened, just let's be honest. How deeply do you guys think you're gonna go?
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. The PSGD withdrawal was a huge demotivation because Blank Void actually lost to them 0-2, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly they just get 2 points for free. And then which because of that 0-2, we could have actually stayed top seed. Then
Mm.
but there were our alliance, there were our friends, right? So we kind of didn't mind. And then later the default loss, the suspension, it's it actually affected our captain more, and then he more like passed me the responsibility. And then at the same time, I'm still managing Egg from intermediate, and which I'll be honest, I'm low key prioritizing more, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility, but on the end of the day, it comes to the finals of this playoff stage, the group stages here. Now comes with the playoffs, and I think that you definitely guys have a chance. I've seen you guys play, and I see you guys with your full roster have a chance. I do think that you guys can put out a contest here for Blank Void. You know they're your friends, so you know them. You well their ins and outs, their ideas, their possibilities, their crazy strats here, and how to address them when it comes to it. So I am very interested to see how you guys go. The lower bracket will be interesting as well, and how you guys fix up the part. But I am very keen to see you guys. I think Anna is keen to see you guys. We will have also, we've already claimed it here that we are going to see you guys verse against Unbothered. So we're going to possibly see a very interesting, very well clean match. But more so as well, I think I'm already going to kind of set it here. Anna, me and you are definitely going to have to get to the point where it possibly is going to be HOIN versus Blank Void for the last rematch in the finals, but depends on how
Nah,
it goes.
nah, nah. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you
I
guys
really
can.
appreciate you believing on us, but how everyone legit got huge roster upgrades. If you want me to be blatantly honest, Blank Boy got a huge upgrade. Unbothered also got a huge upgrade.
What do you
FYB
mean?
also had a huge upgrade. And we are the type of guys, we just like to stay still. But of course, it's not just everyone's just a number, and we'll of course hopefully improve our gameplay despite we're not been playing together already lately. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I will just say this. Unbothered did not get an increase in MMR.
What do you mean, dude?
We
That guy,
didn't.
your Miguel was replaced for that guy. That
Yeah. My Immortal got replaced with Divine 5.
dude, isn't that guy like 8K or 7K something? He's like
No,
James
no,
Friend,
no.
no?
That was 3 years ago.
No, but what is MMR now?
He's Divine 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, never
Yeah.
All
mind.
right.
So, all right,
Nonetheless, that
so,
will wrap things up for the interview.
so,
Thank you for joining us, Aya. And yep,
I,
do we
Good
have
luck.
thank you, thank
any? Do
you.
we have any
GG.
players from Blank Void or no? Because they didn't
God, they're all
reply.
I
gone, bro.
They're all
They're all
gone.
gone. I
All
think
right.
they are
He
sleeping
went to
peacefully
sleep.
after that game. So
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here for you, Anna. Thank you so
All right,
much for
go ahead.
joining us, and good. Again, well played here. Unfortunately, you got the 2-0 loss here, but you guys still have a chance here. You're going to be possibly in the lower bracket, but I think you guys have that chance. You've shown that ability. You've shown that clean gameplay. So we hope to see you guys in that next match that comes up here against Unbothered. But from me, thank you so much for joining us today for this Upper Division C match in the Phoenix Season 1 here. I am Yos, joined by Anno, my beautiful